Hey, and welcome to this month's edition of InDesign Newsletter, where I teach you tips and tricks and just general things about InDesign. Who am I? I am Andrea Batslatzen. I'm an Adobe community expert. I am also a graphic design instructor. So now that you know who I am, let's get started. All right, so Adobe Max just happened, which was so amazing. And if you didn't get a chance to go, you should really go. I mean, it's the biggest creativity conference in the world, and it is just I can't even describe the experience that you'll get. You actually have to go. However, with every Adobe Max comes new updates, and so InDesign got 5 new updates that are pretty big. Today, we're going to go over 4 of them. In the future, I'll go over the 5th one. The 5th one being the Hoff Buzz, which is a text shaping engine that allows you to, it'll show you characters that are in Indic and Mena languages. So it's pretty cool. But we're going to go over today is style packs, publish and analytics, exporting suffixes, and hide spread, which are uber amazing. So first one we're going to go over is style packs. And what style packs are is preset styles that will allow us to change the styles of our document with one click. In this document, in the 2 text boxes I have, they're all just paragraph text. That's it. There's the paragraph separating this from this one, separating this from this one. What I want it to look like is I want this to be a header, the second one to be a subhead, and the third one to be body text and styled. So I'm going to do that with a style pack. Let me go ahead and reset my essentials so you see the same the same workspace I'm in. I'm in the workspace of Essentials Classic, so I just reset it. So what I'm going to do to get to the styles panel that I need, I'm going to go to Window, I'm going to go down to Styles, and I'm going to go down to Style Packs. Click on that, and then you'll see these style packs, which is very, very cool. Look at that. So I could choose any one of these and it would change my style to it. For instance, if I choose, let's say I choose this blue one. I have them both selected. You can select both at a time, and it's changing them. Now, maybe I didn't have them both selected. I thought I did. And it just changes them. And notice how it's giving it the heading, it's giving it the subhead, it's giving it the body text in both of those with just a click. And if I decide, oh, I want something different, I can select it again. And I'm going to go all the way. I think I want this one. Yeah, and look at that. It changed them both at the same time because this time I had both selected. So that's how style packs work. It is uber amazing. It definitely changes your workflow and makes it super easy because just imagine all I did was 3 sets, right? 3 lines separated by a paragraph, and it automatically put in the header, the subhead, and the body text, which is amazing. I love it. You can also add a new style pack. So if you have one that you know that you use regularly, you can add one and create your own. You can modify them the same as you would with paragraph styles. It is just amazing. So definitely, I'm pretty excited about this one, the style packs. Okay, the next thing that I'm gonna talk to you about is publish and analytics, which is super cool, right? So what happens is, you know how you go to publish a document. I'm gonna go ahead and close this out the way. So now you're ready to publish a document. Let's say we're finished. We're gonna go to File, and then we're gonna go down to Publish Online, and then we're gonna get this cool dashboard as we always get. But there's another tab in here called Analytics. By the way, you must have the latest version of InDesign to see this option. If you don't, this option won't be there. So if you're looking at yours and you don't see Analytics, go and update your InDesign, and then it'll be there. All right, so we have this Analytics tag. And what this is going to allow us to do is we can link our Google Analytics. Now we have to go get a measurement ID. And when you click on that Learn More, it's going to tell you exactly how to get that from your site. Also, you can enable a cookie banner which is going to be a banner with information that you put in there. Now, Adobe is really big on privacy, so the other user who is on your document would have to approve the cookies, approve that they want that information being sent. But if they do that, then you have the cookies and information. And that's pretty much it. When you publish it, you're gonna get right now I don't have any analytics on it. I don't even have it activated, but you'll get the information like who's viewed your page and things like that. So it's pretty cool. All right, so that is the analytics, which is awesome. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna close that. And the next thing I want to talk to you about is the exporting with suffixes. Now, the thing with this is it has to be a PNG or a JPEG for this to work. But let's say I wanted to export this document. I'm going to go up to File. I'm going to go down to Export. And then I'm in here and I can name it if I want. I could say new features in design. Now, this is a multi-page document. I didn't show you that. Let me hit close that. So this is a multi-page document. So it's several pages that are that make up this document. Okay, several pages. So when I export this, right? So I'm going to go to File. I'm going to go to Export. And I'm going to go down to, I'm going to find my folders. This is my folder I'm going to go for. And I changed the format to JPEG. So here's JPEG or PNG. You can do either one. I'm going to go ahead and keep mine JPEG for kicks and giggles. And then I'm going to hit save, and then it's going to open up another dialog box. And this dialog box has some cool options. This is the new option that says suffix, right? So it always keeps your last setting that you have. I'm going to delete that out. All I have to do to create a suffix, so if I wanted to give it like a page number, or if I wanted to identify it by its page size, which I think is super awesome, the page size, because instead of you having to go look up and try to find what the page size is, you can actually set it. So if I click here, it's going to, right here at the bottom, it shows you the title of the document. It shows you 51 by 68, JPEG. So it's showing me the size of my document, which is very cool. You'll see something else in a few moments. So resolution, everything, I can change it if I want or make any changes. I'm just going to hit export, and it's going to export all of those pages out for me. And then when I go into my folder, I can see that this page is 51 by 66. The next page is 51 by 682. So it's telling me the information I need, 51 by 660, 683. That's the information that you get because I have that suffix added. I could also add a page number, but I really feel like that this right here, like if you want to know like what your document size is, it's just awesome that we can add that suffix to it. So I'm pretty happy about that. Very excited about that. I would definitely be using that a lot. And the last one, as I told you, we have that this is a multi-page document. So these are page spreads, right? So if you look at my pages panel, we'll see that I have quite a few spreads in here. Now in here, I have this one spread, this one, that I don't want to see. I want to hide it. See, it's screaming, hide me. Look at that. And it's in, red and green colors, just screaming at us to hide it. So we want to hide this. And the purpose of hiding this is so that if I go to present, like if I go to present right now, I'm going to go in presentation mode. So I'm presenting, right? I often do this instead of doing PowerPoints. I do presentations in InDesign. So here's my presentation. Here's my next piece. And oh, I got this. I don't want this one on there, right? I just had this here for maybe just setup or maybe information or for whatever reason, but I don't want to present that. So how do I hide that like you can inside a PowerPoint? Well, what I can do now is I can go up to that spread. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, go up to that spread. I'm going to, just so that you can see that it's still here. And I'm going to right click. And now I have the option to hide spread, which is pretty cool, right? So like, you can do it in PowerPoint, but now we can do it in InDesign. I'm going to click on hide spread, go back to my document, and I'm going to go back in the presentation mode, just Shift W. And now I'll cycle through, and you will see that that page is no longer visible, which is awesome, right? So anyway, that is the new features inside of InDesign that I wanted to go with you this month. I hope you enjoyed everything that I went over. I hope you get out there and play with it, because it is pretty much awesome. So anyway, that is what I have for you today. Um, if you like this presentation, if you like this video, let me go ahead and stop sharing real quick. All right. So if you like the presentation, if you like everything that you saw, you can please give it a like, a comment, and subscribe. All of those help with our analytics when you do that. And it also tells us that you want more videos. And if you have other things that you want to see, please let us know what videos that you want. Here is my contact information. I'll hide my camera so you can see it. All right. Here's my contact information. I can be reached on Instagram, Behance, or there's my YouTube channel. So I'm happy with the IE97 on Instagram, Behance, and then Happy Teach to You, just like that. It's got to be the capital T, on YouTube. So that's it for this month. Until next video, ta-ta for now. Ta-ta, ta-ta, ta-ta.